Alright guys, Wasps Airsoft here again today, and today's review is of a KWA M9 Tactical. Alright guys, so starting off with some specs about this gun. This is the M9 Tactical. Tactical meaning it does have the front rail system, as you can see, towards the very front of the gun. I'm not exactly sure what kind of flashlights these are meant for, but I have tried a couple of flashlights on there, and what I've used has worked fine. If you have any questions about that, just leave a comment below. I'll let you know if that will fit. I'll try anyways. That's pretty much the only difference between the tactical version and the non-tactical version. I mean, as far as I can tell, all the internals are the same. You could probably even switch slides. I'm not sure. I think the only difference between the slides is the engravings. Not really sure on that one, but anyways, this gun is shooting right at 330 FPS, which is pretty hot with a .2 gram BB and green gas, which you'll see in the shooting video. Not sure if we'll be able to get a chrono in there, but we will try. And yeah, so besides that, this thing shoots pretty straight. There's a problem with mine because I bought it used. The bucking needs to be replaced, which I do plan on doing pretty soon, so definitely look for an unboxing video. A couple of them actually might be coming up here pretty soon. And but I have used other people's M9. Wyatt, who is also on Wasps Airsoft. You've seen a lot of gameplay by him, I'm sure. I don't know if you realized it was him, but it was him. He's the one who usually uses the M9, and as you can see, he gets lots of kills with it. And you can pretty much pick people off with this gun. It's pretty accurate. We'll definitely try and get a shooting video up pretty soon. But anyways, I kind of rambled off there. Sorry. I'm gonna get a little closer here. All right, so as you can see there are the engravings. I'll get you a closer look at that in just a second, but the main things I want to show you right now are the takedown pin, which is in the front under the 6mm engraving, which is basically a button you press and the side will just come right off. And the one that's farther back behind that is the slide catch, which is what catches the side whenever it runs out of ammo, or you can just rack it and lock it back and load a BB or whatever. And also the one in the very back of the red dot back there, which I'll get you a closer look at, is the safety. Alright guys, so here's just a little closer look at the engravings. They look fairly nice. They're colored in with a white marker. They kind of faded just a little bit, so it looks kind of yellowy at this point. But they still stand out very well, as you can see. And this gun is fairly old. It's over a year old. I've had it for a couple of months, but the guy I bought it from claimed to have bought it about a year ago. And the trademarks still look good. I'm not sure which ones come with the trademarks, but I know there have been other ones that did not come with them. I'm not really sure why, but I'm assuming it's either the newer ones come with it or the newer ones don't, and the older ones have it or the older ones don't. I'm not really sure. You can comment down below and let me know, but that's just what I know. And there's a closer look at the rail right there. There's just one slot in it. There's a serial number right there. I'm not really sure if that's unique or not, but it says US because KWA is a United States-based company, obviously. And also it just says KWA and then M9 Tactical, because this is the TAC version. Alright guys, so here's a look at the other side of this pistol. As you can see, it does say professional training pistol on the other side, which is kind of nice. These are engraved and filled in as well with the white marker, or just white ink or whatever. I don't know what they used. But the thing that I do want to mention is right behind the rail system, you can see that button. It's right above the trigger guard. This is actually what you press in to take the gun apart, which is what activates the takedown lever. And you just press this in and flick the little switch on the other side, as you saw in previous clips, and the side will just come right off. And I'll show you that in just a second, but we'll go ahead and move back a little bit more. Alright, so here's a little bit farther back on the gun. As you can see, the safety at the top it does have a nice bright red dot, which signifies fire mode. And if you flick it down, like so, it'll be on safe mode. And one other thing I would like to point out is, if you can see this piece right here, I'll get a little bit closer, hang on. This right here, there was a little piece of plastic right there. I'm not really sure what the plastic we used for that was, but I'm assuming it's just for realism. There was a little piece of plastic right there, glued down obviously, because you can see the glue left. But mine fell off. I'm not sure if this is a common problem or not. I mean, you could probably just glue it back on, but I just haven't because I don't really see a need for it. But it's just something I wanted to point out. Alright, so here's the bottom of the gun. As you can see, the grip is very texturized. It gives it a really nice feel. It's on this side, the front of the pistol, as you can see right there, slightly in the front of the picture. To the far right, sorry. You know. But, also there's a lanyard point right there. I don't own a lanyard, but I would like to have one. They're really convenient, I believe. And, it's really nice that this pistol comes with it. Alright, so here's a look at the back of the pistol. This pistol is double action, so you can either pull the hammer down and it'll shoot, or you can just pull the trigger and it'll shoot, like the double stage trigger. And you can also just rack the slide and it'll already be cocked back, and then you just pull the trigger. So that's pretty nice to have, I guess. And I don't know, I like it. I would prefer single action just because I feel it's a little safer, but double action works just fine because of the safety. Alright, so as you can see, the sights on this gun are painted a nice bright white color. I personally love the sights. They really help at accuracy a lot. It's just a lot easier to find the target and keep it on them, in my opinion. These sights are not adjustable, but they're pretty fairly on. I usually don't aim with a pistol. It's just kind of easier for me and quicker. Just kind of pop up and shoot and adjust, you know, as you're shooting. But for those of you who do like to use sights, these do work just fine. Alright guys, so moving on to the magazine. These are full metal 24 round mags for green gas. And these mags are nice. I like them a lot. They fit really nice in the gun. But they are kind of heavy, on the heavier side for pistol mag. And there's one problem that I found with them. If you drop them on the mag lip, it doesn't break, but what it will do is bend. So you either have to bend it out or either force your BBs in there, which really sucks because, you know, obviously with scratched up BBs, it would have chips in them and all that, and it's really going to mess up your accuracy a lot. But that's just one problem, so just don't drop your mags. Alright, so here's the bottom view of these mags. As you can see, there are two Allen key screws on the bottom, which just really help a lot actually, and holding the base plate on. These screws do get kind of loose, but I think if you put a little Loctite in there and screw them back in, it'll definitely work just fine. I don't have any leaks out of these magazines whatsoever. They're a little hard to put gas in. Like when you go to fill it, it'll kind of spray everywhere for a second, but once you find the right spot, you should be fine. And there's also a little hole right in front of it, which holds the little follower at the bottom for the spring on the magazine. So if this does come off, just make sure you watch for that. Alright, so one last thing I want to talk about before I end this video is the holster compatibility. Now, a lot of people are probably wondering about the holster whole deal with these M9 Tactical pistols, because most M9 holsters are just for the non-railed version. I have a non-railed version Tridents holster here, and I don't know if you can tell if you're experienced with Tridents holsters or not, but this one's a little glossy on the outside. That's because I had to take a lighter and basically just heat up the Trident itself just to bend it out so it'd fit the rail in there. It fits fine now. I'll show you here putting it in. You can see it fits in there fine. It's just a little tight. I can't draw it with one hand, I can tell you that. It's not bad when the belt's actually on your waist. But it's just something I would like to mention, and maybe we can do a future video on it. But this is a Raptors Airsoft USA holster. I picked this up for about 30 bucks. It just attaches on the molly down there with malice clips. It's a nice holster. I don't have any complaints about it. It's just something that you're going to have to do if you're looking for a holster for an M9 Tac, unless you buy an actual Tridents holster, or like the Chaos brand. I know that they make some for M9 Tacticals, KWA in particular. I know that they make some. So if you don't want to mess with yours, definitely go buy one of those. Alright guys, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like below. Drop a comment if you have any questions. I'll definitely try and answer those. I didn't go over everything on this pistol, but I didn't want it to be a very long video. I just want to give you, I don't want to say a quick overview because it was kind of a longer overview, but this is just my experiences with the pistol so far. I haven't had it for too long. But if you have any questions, just go ahead and let me know below. And if you guys did not know, the All-Star Airsoft 3-year anniversary is Saturday. We will be there. Uh, and you'll be able to see this pistol there as well as our whole team and all our guns and stuff. So that'll be cool. So if you live in the Covington, Oxford area, make sure you go ahead and head down. Even if you don't, it'd be nice to come. And if you watch our YouTube videos, that'd be really cool if you just, hey, I watch your YouTube videos. I'll make sure I give you a hug for that one. Yeah, guys, so if you did like this video and have any recommendations for anything else for us to do in the future, definitely let us know. We're working on loadout videos right now, and we also put up that montage video. It's not much, but it took a while for me to do, and basically, upload and all that. But if you have any suggestions for future videos, like I said, just make sure you put them in the comment sections below. And if you liked the video, go ahead and like it. And if you liked it enough, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you, guys.